Hello, my friends, and welcome to the 10th annual golf tournament, St. Louis Science Center, obviously here in St. Louis. We're going to talk about STEM today, the importance of STEM. We're also going to talk a little bit about the rain as people are playing golf today in the rain, which is also exciting. We get to talk to Dan and Bobby and Mike and also Tim from Starrag and also Matt from Heimer, some of the big supporters of STEM and bringing the next generation of manufacturers, engineers, mathletes, technology, all of it that goes into STEM, bringing them into the next generation of what we want to create, because we all know that this creates everything around us, right? But we've forgotten about some of that as we've offshored it over the last few decades, but we're bringing it back home. And I got some really exciting people to introduce you to. So with that being said, let's hear what they have to say.
My name is Michael Harris. I work at the St. Louis Science Center.
So my name's Dan Leidenberger. I'm the former owner of Chemco Aerospace Manufacturing.
Hi, my name is Matt Freed. I'm with Heimer USA.
Hello, my name's Tim Mooney. I'm the National Sales Manager for Starrag USA.
My name is Bobby Sanderson. I'm the Chief Institutional Advancement Officer for the St. Louis Science Center. STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math, and essentially it's all the components that come together and ultimately distilled down to what makes us curious as people. And to help us to work towards our bright future.
STEM represents the building blocks of our future to me. Without STEM, we won't be able to continue to improvise and improve on the technology we already have, the manufacturing processes. I believe it's very important for the youth to understand STEM so that they can then innovate on what we've already discovered ourselves.
When I got engaged with the Science Center, I was looking for somebody that was trying to, like me, work with kids to try to get them super interested in the things that I was doing. And frankly, it was a little bit selfish at the end of the day because, you know, you've been around manufacturing. You know it's hard to get people involved in it because there's not the level of excitement sometimes that there should be.
From the Starrag perspective, it's essential to bring the next generation in, especially in North America. You know, for years, it has been ignored. Things have been offshored. And we're finding that there's a labor shortage and skilled labor shortage. So getting people interested in industry is essential to keep the manufacturing growing in the U.S. and more importantly, supporting the infrastructure and things that we have to be more dependent on ourselves versus others.
Been with the company now 15 years. Heimer is the world leader in tool holders, shrink machines, balancing machines, also presetters. So Heimer likes to do this event. It's the third year I've done it, 51 for Heimer. And it's a great event where we're trying to get kids into the industry, you know, to get them into manufacturing. We don't have a lot of that these days like they do over in Europe, where in Germany we have apprentices. We have 40 apprentices that are in there right now. And it's not just machining, it's IT, it's accounting, it's marketing, it's a whole aspect of it. So, and we do retain most of those kids that do stay, that they come through it and they stay with Heimer.
We're super proud of what we've done. I think over the years we've raised, you know, close to $750,000 for the Science Center. So we're super happy and proud of it. And Starrag, Tim Mooney in particular, a lot of my old suppliers, they recognized as well that there's a need to invest in these kind of things so that the kids really can get excited in what we're trying to do, because frankly, it's our future workforce we're talking about here.
And when I have a problem, I love being able to ask the teens that I work with what they think the solution would be, because I have my own preconceived solutions and notions as an adult from what I've seen and learned. But seeing a teen who doesn't have the already established connections there in their brain, problem solve and think through solutions using the skills that they're learning is really exciting, because they come up with ideas that just blow your mind. And then when you push them to figure out how, and you give them the basic foundation skills that STEM provides, they will 100% blow you away every time with what they could think of. So that for me is what I truly love about my job, the inspiration.
We are so very fortunate to have the generous support of our manufacturing community, and we've had the support of companies like Starrag and Heimer for many years. This is our 10th annual golf tournament, and though the weather didn't turn out great for us today, which you can see behind me, we're delighted that the attendees all showed up and they're out there playing golf right now, enjoying their day. We couldn't do this without our manufacturers supporting our work, and ultimately everyone here today is contributing in their own way to the future of science, technology, engineering in St. Louis. We appreciate generous support that makes our work possible and helps us to accomplish our mission of engaging people with science and encouraging them to be curious.